Imagine a world with no countries, no cities, no writing, no laws. Just endless deserts and rivers, waiting for life to begin. Yet 6,000 years ago, in the land between two rivers, humanity built its very first civilization. This is the story of Mesopotamia, where history itself was born. It all started with a simple name, Mesopotamia, the Greek for land between the rivers. Those rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates, were the lifeblood of this ancient land. Today, this region covers modern-day Iraq and parts of Syria, Turkey, Iran, and Kuwait. Think of it. Vast sun-scorched deserts, transformed into a vibrant green paradise. How? The rivers would flood each year, leaving behind a rich, dark layer of silt. This fertile soil was a gift, allowing early humans to stop wandering and start farming. They learned to dig irrigation canals, controlling the water to grow crops year-round. This agricultural revolution led to something unprecedented: permanent settlements. For the first time, people could build homes and stay in one place, laying the foundation for everything that followed. From these humble settlements, the world's first true cities emerged. Places with names that echo through history: Uruk, and Eridu. These weren't just villages, they were bustling urban centers. In the heart of each city, massive temples called ziggurats rose toward the sky, stairways for the gods to descend to earth. Life became more complex. People specialized in different jobs: farmers, priests, soldiers, and artisans. Trade routes connected these cities, exchanging goods and, more importantly, ideas. And as society grew, a new need arose: a way to manage it all. Government was born, and with it, one of humanity's greatest inventions. Uruk alone may have had over 50,000 people at its peak. That's larger than many medieval European cities thousands of years later. To manage a city that large, you need records. How much grain is in the storehouse? Who paid their taxes? To solve this, the people of Mesopotamia invented the world's earliest known writing system, Cuneiform. Using a reed stylus, they pressed wedge-shaped marks into wet clay tablets. What started as simple accounting for trade soon evolved. They began to record laws, letters, and even stories. One of the most famous is the Epic of Gilgamesh, a tale of heroes, gods, and the search for immortality, humanity's first great work of literature. With writing, knowledge could be passed down through generations, not just by word of mouth. For the first time, events could be recorded as they happened. This was the birth of history itself. The pioneers behind these incredible innovations were the Sumerians. They were true masters of invention. They didn't just give us writing, they gave us the wheel, revolutionizing transport and pottery. They developed a sophisticated system of mathematics based on the number 60, which is why we still have 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. They created the first known written law codes, establishing order and justice in their bustling city-states. Each city-state was ruled by a king, who was seen as the intermediary between the people and the gods. Religion was central to their lives. They worshipped a pantheon of powerful deities, like Anu, the god of the sky, Enlil, the god of wind, and Inanna, the goddess of love and war. Their temples were not just places of worship, but also the economic and administrative centers of the city. For centuries, the Sumerian city-states flourished, but they also fought amongst themselves. This era of fragmentation came to an end with the rise of a man named Sargon of Akkad. Around 2334 BC, Sargon did something no one had ever done before. He conquered all of Mesopotamia and united it under a single ruler, creating the world's first empire. The Akkadian Empire set a new precedent for power and governance. After the Akkadians, another great power emerged, Babylon. This legendary city would become the heart of Mesopotamia. Its most famous ruler, Hammurabi, is remembered for his revolutionary code of laws. Engraved on a massive stone pillar, his code declared that justice should be applied to all, establishing the principle of an eye for an eye. It was a monumental step toward a society governed by written law, not just the whims of a ruler. Centuries later, Babylon reached its golden age under King Nebuchadnezzar II. He transformed the city into a wonder of the ancient world, a symbol of human achievement. Its massive walls were said to be so thick that 2 chariots could race atop them. And at its heart were the legendary Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. During this era, Babylonian scholars made groundbreaking advances in science and astronomy. They mapped the stars, predicted eclipses, and developed the foundations of astrology. From the stars to the soil, Babylon defined human progress. It was a beacon of culture, knowledge, and architectural splendor, a testament to what humanity could build. But no empire lasts forever. The very rivers that gave Mesopotamia life also contributed to its downfall. Centuries of irrigation led to a buildup of salt in the soil, making it less fertile. Constant wars between empires weakened the region, leaving it vulnerable to invaders. In 539 BC, the mighty city of Babylon fell to the Persian Empire under Cyrus the Great. This marked the end of Mesopotamia's independence and the beginning of its slow decline. The great cities began to crumble, their magnificent ziggurats slowly eroded by wind and time, their canals choked with sand. The cradle of civilization began to fade back into the dust from which it came. Though its cities have turned to dust and its empires are long gone, the legacy of Mesopotamia is all around us. Its ideas are woven into the fabric of our modern world. They live on in our writing, our laws, our science, and the very concept of civilization. Every time you check the time, write a sentence, or live in a society governed by laws, you are living the legacy of Mesopotamia. It is a powerful reminder that from the land between 2 rivers, the story of us all began. The cradle of civilization may be ancient, but its echo is eternal. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more stories from our incredible past. We'll see you in the next one.